It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Woo! Hey everyone, it's me again and welcome to Faith's Faces. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Faith Grenade and I put makeup videos here on YouTube. And you should subscribe and hit that little bell icon down below. It'll notify you every time I upload so you don't miss a minute of this riveting action. Can you tell I'm excited? As you guys see in the title down below, you've stumbled upon Faith's Faces, which is usually a get ready with me or a makeup tutorial like we've got going on today, and it's my birthday! Today, Wednesday, September 26th, is my birthday. I am turning 29 today. As I'm filming this, by the time you guys see it, I will already have been 29, but today is my birthday, and we're going out to karaoke tonight to celebrate, and I felt like doing makeup. I'll be honest, guys, when I woke up this morning, I don't know if it was allergies or something, but I had a really scratchy throat. I couldn't breathe out of one nostril. Like, I was feeling like butthole this morning. Hence why I am just getting around to filming at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, because I totally just vegged on the couch and did nothing today. I had, you know, all of these ideas of things that I could do. I was like, oh, I could go to a rock shop, I could do this, I could do that, but I just ended up crashing on the couch because I was so, like, ill. Like, I don't know if it's like a cold I'm fighting off or something, but I just felt like crap. Sunsetty oceanic birthday makeup. I am feeling how this came out. I think it looks gorgeous. I think it's perfect for like a night out or even during the day, just as something different. It's got this sort of romantic feeling to it on the top upper lids. I've been really into the whole romantic vibe lately. And then this beautiful pop of blue on the lower lash line. I'm digging it. I've probably created a look very similar to this before, but I, as you guys know, got the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I've been dying to play with this to see if Urban Decay eyeshadows are as shitty as I remember. That is most of my upper lid. I also messed around with some other new products that I haven't tried yet, so it's not a full face of trying new products, but it's a mostly full face of trying a bunch of new shit, and I had a good time doing it. So if you guys want to know how to get this beautiful, soft, sunsetty, colorful, gorgeous birthday makeup, then just keep on watching, baby. Hello everyone. I'm getting a bit of a late start because I woke up feeling like smashed ass this morning. I'm gonna dip into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm going to dip into the shade Still Shot, which is this peachy guy right here. And I'm going to use that on a Smith 232 brush and just blow it out into the crease. I found myself having to build this one up quite a bit, but maybe if I don't tap my brush off as much, it'll be a little bit better. It's blending out alright. There was one spot on my other eye, you can still see it right here, where color just wasn't depositing, and I don't know if that's an issue with the shadow or just with my skin at the moment. That can happen sometimes if your skin on your eyes is a bit dry, but it's working on the other eye just fine. I don't know what's going on with that one little spot that it won't take color, but that's where we're at. Then I'm going to take a Real Techniques Bold Metals 203 brush, a little tiny crease brush, and I'm going to take Baja, which is this guy, nice bright, vibrant burnt orange color. And I'm just going to use this to deepen the crease up a smidge bit. And even here I was already starting to see issues with the colors blending together cohesively. It almost seems like they're blending well in some spots and not so well in others. But again, trying to give this palette the benefit of the doubt. This is the first time I'm using this, so I'm trying not to like immediately write it off. So then for our deep outer corner here, I'm going to go to the shade Hellride, this guy. Nice deep fuchsia-y plum magenta color. And I'm going to start that on the outer edge of the eye. Not terribly pigmented, this one, but not a deal breaker. Just blending that into the outer corner. I'm going to move in about halfway onto the lid. You can kind of see what I'm talking about with Urban Decay shadows. You see this back here? Now these are complementary colors. These are like sunset colors, so this should blend perfectly fine. But you can see in the back edge here, there's a little bit of muddiness right there, where it's kind of turning into a muddy gray color, which is not normal for a combination of colors like this. I mean, I've created a look very similar to this before with no issues like that, so I don't know what's going on there, but it leads me to believe that Urban Decay has not changed their eyeshadow formula and that they're still just as muddy and difficult to work with as I remember them being. Alright, so now that that crease is about as built up as it's gonna be, I can go back and blend a little bit more later. I'm going to take the shade Blaze, which is this really interesting kind of pink gold duochrome. I'm going to pick that up on an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I'm going to dust that over the lid. Again, this one, this lid shade is pretty damn disappointing on its own in terms of pigmentation. Well, what pigmentation? There is none. It's basically an eyeshadow topper, so it's not really doing it for me. So I went in with Stranded right next to it, which is like a champagne gold color, significantly more pigmentation on this one, and I just stacked that over the top just to give more of the opacity I was looking for, and you can see that's already looking way better. And then just to reestablish that duochrome that I wanted so badly on my eyes, I'm going to take Blaze again and pat that right in the center here of the lid, because the pinky purple shift in that color is going to pick up on the outer corner shade and sort of make it look really pretty. At least I hope so. Then I'm going to take a tap of Hellride and start to blend that over, just in like a patting motion to shift those colors together. And at this point I'm just sort of touching things up, making sure everything is blended nice and smooth. I mean, the shades are pretty, it's just don't stack more than 2 of them on top of each other because they're gonna get muddy as hell. So now for the lower lash line, this beautiful pop of blue right here. For the outer edge of the lower lash line, I'm actually taking a Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Vivid Sapphire. This is brand new from Stila. Really, really gorgeous blue color. And I'm going to go ahead and draw that, starting at the outside edge and working about halfway in. Very carefully. Such a different sensation. And this applicator doesn't really make lower lash line work too terribly easy. It's a little bit big for this. You could always use a separate brush if you wanted to, but I wanted to see if I can make it work this way. And you can, it's just a little bit bulky, just a smidge. And then I'm going to take a Real Techniques accent brush and I'm going to start to blend that a small bit. You really want to blend these quickly, because if you don't and you wait for them to set and lock in place, then they're just going to flake off all over your eye. And then finally I'm going to take Big Sky, this color down here, tealy blue color, on the edge of my accent brush. I'm going to put that in the inner corner, blending into Vivid Sapphire here. And naturally this light sky blue teal color is going to look green on me because I have very, very yellow undertones to my skin. As you can see, that didn't really take a whole lot of time at all to get a very, very smooth, seamless blend going on. So that's kind of cool. Now, could I have taken a cobalt blue eyeshadow and done that? Yeah. Would it have been easier to do that? Yeah, probably. But I mean, these liquid eyeshadows are really cool, and I wanted to see just how flexible and how versatile they can be because I mean, they're $24 for one shade of eyeshadow, so it's like I want to be able to use it as liner, I want to be able to use it in all sorts of different applications. And it seems to be that I can do that pretty easily. This is really cool. I like these liquid eyeshadows. They're just expensive for how much product you're getting. So now for lashes and mascara. Mascara is going to be the Urban Decay Perversion mascara here. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Natural Lacies. Nice, long, fluttery, flirty, romantic lashes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to apply all my face makeup and such, and I'll be back to do some lips for you guys. Hey everyone, I am back, and my foundation is on. For today, I'll walk you through what I used as usual. I went ahead and used the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Been really enjoying that one. It does show texture a tiny bit, so I have to bake it in the more high coverage areas of my face. I went ahead and baked it a tiny bit with my Coty Airspun in translucent extra coverage. Again, not everywhere, just like on the sides of my nose and the other places that tend to show texture the fastest. I just lightly set everywhere else. For blush, I went in with one of the Balms in Stain blushes. This is the shade Swiss Dot. It's beautiful peachy coral color. I absolutely love it. Bronzer is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, as always. There's that one. You guys have seen that a million billion times. For highlight, I went in with a new one, to me anyway. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Bar from the Zodiac collection in the shade Air. I'm an air sign, so of course I had to get this. It's pulling a lot more gold on my skin than it looks in the pan, which I don't hate at all. Pink highlights tend to not look right on me. I tend to look best in gold or champagne highlights. It's not quite as smooth as like the Balm Mary Luminizer or the ABH Amrezy highlight, but it is a beautiful glow. Really catches the light very nicely. Did that on all of the high points of my face, plus just pretty. Like, just gorgeous. And I think that about covers it. I didn't use any concealer or anything like that. I set everything with the MAC Fix Plus just to, you know, kind of diffuse that powdery appearance and make my skin a little more like skin again. For lips, I'm thinking I'm gonna go pretty low key today and do a nude. I am going to karaoke tonight, so I want something that's gonna be nice and low maintenance that I can, you know, eat in without worrying about it, without giving it a second thought. And so I'm going to use my go-to nude lip combo lately, which is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Honeycomb. This beautiful pinky nude shade. I just ordered the one, because they've been coming out with like Zodiac sign lipsticks, and I just ordered the one in Libra that just came out. I'm super excited to try that one. But I'm going to do that, and I might throw a little bit of the Wet n Wild Zodiac lip gloss in the shade Libra over top, just for a fun little pink pop. But let's go ahead and do that now. There we go. Not really too much of a dramatic change today. I just wanted something that's nice and easy. Are you noticing a pattern here? We're in an easy mood today. But I love how this makeup came out. Whoa, lipstick on my teeth. I really love how this makeup came out. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very soft, very kind of sunsetty vibes going on. The palette, the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, I am still on the fence about. I'm gonna keep playing around with it. There were a few shades that I was having some real trouble blending, and they were getting a little bit muddy in the outer corners, again, which is a problem that I remember having with Urban Decay shadows in the past. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad palette. You know, it could have just been the particular color combo I used today. I'm gonna keep messing around with it. I'm gonna keep creating looks with it and see, you know, if I can't get these shadows to play well together. Because this did turn out really pretty. I am loving the way it looks. I did add a little bit of a baked eyeshadow. I couldn't help myself. I went into the Solar Flare palette and by BH Cosmetics, and I added Beam, which is this guy right here, this sort of goldy pink duochrome. onto the lid just to make it pop a little bit more. So I really, really liked that. I was just in a playful mood. I was like, I want to play with makeup. But anyway, without further ado, the thing I always forget to do, let's do some awkward posing. Awkward posing. Looking down. Looking forward. Looking fierce. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, informative, or entertaining. If you did, there's a button for that. Spank that like button in the butt, you know it deserves it. And if you want to see more from me, you've got a couple options now. You can click the videos on either side of my head to binge if you're bored or bummed out, or hey, you can click that button that looks like my face and subscribe and become a member of the faithful. Today, I put out new videos every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!